Hi everybody, how are you doing? I hope you're all well and staying safe. I hope you're not as bored as I am these days, but my wife came up with a brilliant idea. We've been seeing all these posts coming by with nice recipes and great food being cooked. So my wife said, Jan, you are a brilliant cook. Why don't you just do something for your Twitter followers? So I'm going to make you a nice dish today. Very easy, and I hope you're going to like it. The dish I'm going to try and serve for you today is very easy. It's brilliant. You can make it for breakfast, even lunch or dinner, and even for a late night snack after a couple of beers. And it's brilliant for people who live on their own. And I'm going to call it the Jan Verhaas cheese sandwich. So let's start with the ingredients. I've gone for 2 slices of bread. Obviously I've gone for the whole grain variety of it. As you can see, my bread is super fresh, but you can also use really old bread. It doesn't really matter as long as there's no mold on it. But having said that, after a couple of beers, late night snack, the mold doesn't really bother me, but it might just look not very appealing. Then of course butter. I've gone for the spreadable low-fat margarine. Very nice indeed. And of course, main ingredient of this dish is cheese. Again, I've gone for the sliced variety. It's very handy. It takes a lot of time off your work. And also, if you're not very good like us chefs with sharp knives, then obviously sliced is much better. And your bread doesn't get contaminated with blood and skin of your fingers. So let's get going then. First we prep the bread. We take the margarine. Like I said, it's nice spreadable margarine. It's very good. Don't go for the frozen stuff because it just rips your sandwiches to bits. And it doesn't really matter, like I've just done, if it goes over your fingers, you just lick it off. Or in our case, you just let the cats deal with that later on. So nice, you can put a lot of butter on it. But you can also just create it as thin as possible. It's all to your liking. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So, and there you go. And don't forget the sides here. Beautiful, look at that. So that's the bread prepped. We don't need that margarine anymore now. We don't really need the knife anymore. And then we come to the cheese. So again, like I said, nice sliced variety, Gouda here, 48 plus we call that in the Netherlands. Just put that on each sandwich like that, right in the middle. Absolutely beautiful, look at that, how nice that is. And then if it's a late snack and you're just had a few beers, what you do, you just go berserk and put an extra slice on it. And all you need to do now is just put them both together, make sure they fit really nice. Now for the presentation, my advice to you is don't put any garnish on there at all. It's a complete waste of time. You're not going to eat it. All you're bothered about is your cheese sandwich, and that's all that matters. So garnish, complete waste of time, don't do it. Crumbs on the plate, leave them on. It's really nice. Once you've eaten your sandwich, you can hoover them up with your mouth. Or, again, in our case, you leave the cats to deal with that later on. So, you can serve this just like that, uncut, but us chefs, we like to show our skills with these sharp knives. So I'm going to do this variety. It's very difficult. Don't try this at home really if you're not used to sharp knives. Cause a lot of hassle. Obviously, I'm not telling you the secret how chefs like us use these knives. That stays in the magical chef's circle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go diagonally on this. I'm going to cut it through. Look at that, beautiful. Cut it through, leave it like that, and then all we have to do is serve like that. Look how nicely cut that is. It's absolutely gorgeous. So here you go, cheese sandwich a la Verhaas. Couple of minutes, that's all it took. I hope you enjoyed it. Post me your videos or your pictures of how you make your cheese sandwich. And if you want me back, by popular demand that is, then I'll be very happy in a couple of days to do you another dish. I've actually thought of doing you a really mean bowl of cornflakes.